Okay, my darlings, here we are. You're so very, very welcome. The Abundance Masterclass for Lightworkers. I've just literally shuffled the deck and of my oracle cards, Archangel Messages. And I've got this beautiful card, Archangel Nathaniel, a new earth, Lightworker, it's your time, evolve. And this is what we're kicking off this incredible session with. And you know, as I put together the information and everything that I wanted to share with you, everything I wanted to share didn't fit in. So the best of what I wanted to share with you is in this masterclass. And whether you're watching the replay or you're watching live, and you know, keep commenting in the chat, keep asking questions, get the most that you possibly can out of this. I'm estimating approximately 90 minutes, but I've booked off 2 hours in my calendar to be here with you to make sure that all your questions are answered. But this is it. And I'm going to talk a little bit about my why much later on in the session. But this is what we're here for, my dears. It's next level. It's part of our ascension. We are evolving, and it's a new earth, light worker. It's your time. It's our time. So, can I just check that everybody can see the screen? Can somebody just give me a thumbs up? Okay, brilliant. So you can see the screen. And can you see me in the corner of the screen? Brilliant. Okay. So you can comment in the chat. Can you please share the card and the reading? Yes. So it was Archangel Nathaniel. It's a new earth, light worker. It's your time, evolve. So I hope you can see that. But Nathaniel is here for next generation. It's forgiveness on a whole other level. Brings up a lot for us. And it's also about us, because a lot of my audience are midlifers. You know, we are supporting the next generation that have a lot more tech than we ever had. So we are probably the last generation that knows what it was like without technology. So we have a lot to share to this new generation of healers and light workers and teachers coming. And yeah, so whatever reason, the angels want us to remember that as we're stepping into this beautiful training. Okay, my darlings. So Abundance Masterclass for spiritual business owners. Get clarity, clients, and cash. Let's kick this off. Well done for getting here, whether you're watching live or the replay. 90% of learning is just showing up. One of my teachers taught me this years and years ago, and I've swore by it. If I can just get there in the room, whether it's live or watching the replay, make the space to be there. That's 90% of the, you know, that's the hardest part done. So you've got here, and then just give yourself a little bit of leniency and grace to absorb or integrate whatever's coming through, because this is a healing space. So, you know, what's coming up for us is there's going to be healing. You can't step into a room of light workers and spiritual teachers and leaders without there being some healing for you. So I am hoping there will be ahas and transformational moments and like, oh my God, that's exactly, I can see now. So just a quick, what we'll have at the end of this is my aim. 3 levels. Oh, that should say levers. 3 levers that you need to pull in your business for success. You need to be always doing this. I've been speaking about this recently. I did a full masterclass on it in the Angel Cafe last week. So I'll just talk about a few minutes on it today. So if you want to, you can go back and have a look at the in-depth version of this. The 3 packages that you need in your first, and I would say every year of business, to help you to reach your money goals. So we're going to go through just the 3 packages that I recommend. And then we're going to look at 3 pillars that are the basic foundation of every successful business. You also get clarity on your niche, transformation, and lots of goodies. And I'm going to give you, we're going to do a couple of practical exercises throughout, just to break up, so it's not just everybody looking at me, and so, you know, that you'll actually be doing a little bit of work. So do make sure that you have a notebook or you have a Google Doc open, you have a pen, whatever you need to, you know, if you have your phone, that you have a note open so that you can pause whenever I say, and you can drop into your notes whatever you need. So that is it. So what we'll cover: introduction, always set our intentions, 3 levers, 3 packages, and then we'll zoom in, deep dive on clarity, cash, and clients. Q&A, what's your biggest aha, what's next, and I'm really excited about this. The big reveal, something brand new coming for spiritual business owners. I am astounded. 88 people signed up and 22 people are here with me live. Couldn't make these numbers up. It's just unbelievable. So what you need, just as I said, it's a healing space. So be kind to yourself. Watch out for sparks and intuitive insights and things, sparkly ideas, business ideas. Your $1 million idea might come through as we're speaking today. So just make sure that you're keeping notes. And I would recommend that you make some time afterwards. If you can't do it immediately afterwards, but just make some time to come back and give yourself an hour and process and write down and integrate and go through your notes so that you really get the most from this workshop masterclass. Quickly about me, I'm an author of 3 books now. I just did a book collaboration this year with 22 amazing spiritual authors. Some of them are on this call. I'd like to see your faces. And I'm also the author of an Oracle card deck and book, Angels Are With You. And I've created 15 online courses. I have an honors degree in adult education and training. I'm Irish, but I live in Italy. And I have a vision of light workers sharing their knowledge and healing with the world in a sustainable and profitable way. This is part of my dream. I came online about 10 years ago. I've been a spiritual teacher, business owner for maybe 20 years, but I took everything online about 10 years ago. And that was originally my angel course, Transform with Angels. That was the first program I took online. And then I began to work with clients all over the world. And I began to teach people how to get online. And the spiritual business mentor evolved from that. But I've always come back to my angels, no matter what I'm teaching or what I'm talking about. And they're definitely fully present here with us today. My angels and your angels are in the room. So this is just the qualifications and stuff. Worked with so many people, so many different mentors, and I've worked with thousands of spiritual business owners at this stage and supported many of them to create spiritual businesses and generate. I wonder if I could one day put a total on what I've helped people generate for themselves and finally get paid for their healing gifts. So let us take a moment and just set our intentions. Our intentions are so important. So I'd love you just to take a breath for a minute with your feet flat on the ground. And we're just calling in your angels. We're literally going to take 2 minutes for this, so we're not doing a deep meditation or anything. So just take 2 minutes and just let's take 3 deep breaths together. So a nice deep breath in. And as you release, let that go. Let your shoulders drop down and back and take another breath in. Oh, let that go. Begin to fully bring yourself into this moment, into this room, into this space. One more breath in. And on the out breath, just fully let yourself relax and become present. You're so very welcome here today. I hope that this supports you so many levels, gives you whatever you need right now in your life, in any area of your life. And, a long time ago, my angel said, sometimes the words that we use can be a welcome distraction for our soul while the angels are working in the background doing their healing magic. So let's just open up this space for the next 90 minutes for some magic in all of our lives, deep transformation, some magical moments, amazing ahas. So just take a minute to set your personal intentions, and I would love to see those in the comments. So what do you want to get? Why are you here? Or why are you watching the replay? What do you want to get from this session? And it is so important to set intentions because it's like asking your angels, ask and you shall receive. It's that if you ask and you put your brain to work on something, or you put a request out there in the universe is going to act and start working immediately to give you the response to that question or to that desire or that request, this or something better. So I would love to hear in the chat, what are your intentions today? What do you want to get from this? Is it more money in your business? Is it getting started, kick-started? Is it having healing money relationships with your spouse? That was one of the things that was really important to me in the beginning of my business. Is it getting clear on your numbers, finally managing your money? Is it figuring out marketing? Is it getting over the fear of doing live streams? I don't know. Why are you here? What is it that you would like to have? One thing at the end of this, our time together, what is the one thing that you would like to? Clarity on making more money. Brilliant. I love that. Thank you, Alison. Shed old skins, step in and up to the next level, embrace, accept abundance, love it. Consistent income, calm and clarity, sparks to move forward, clarity on my offer. Love it. Okay, brilliant. So we're on the right track. We're definitely going to be covering a lot of that throughout the masterclass. Clearing the fears around becoming more visible. Love it. Confidence. Gain recognition for my spiritual and artistic work. Includes financial compensation and enables me to have more freedom in this way. Love it. Wonderful, wonderful affirmations. Okay. And intentions. Brilliant. So anything else that comes through, just pop it into your notes, or you can always pop it in the chat. Anything you want in the chat at any stage, you can pop in. So we're going to deep dive. We're going to kick right off. So as I said, I'm going to spend a few minutes on this. There is a full, probably 20 minutes in the Angel Cafe on this subject. So if you want to go deep on it, jump in the Angel Cafe and get that replay, or just send me a PM and I'll send it to you later. 3 levers you need to be pulling in your business every single week. So I have 3 little bells there, ding dong dang. You're not going to be able to pull them at the same time because you've only got 2 hands. But every single week in my schedule, these are 3 of the main things that I focus on. It's client enrollment. It is your marketing, your whatever it is that you, whatever platform it is that you choose to reach your audience. And this is free and paid. So there, we have an audience and they fit these 2 categories, free and paid. Some people can stay in free for years and then finally jump into a program and pay you. Or some people can come into your community in the first few weeks, with days, and immediately jump into something. You know, but this is your speaking to your community, speaking to your clients all the time and enrolling new people into on your email list, into your Facebook group. I prefer your email list. You know, social media doesn't belong to us, your email list does, but you're enrolling people constantly. And this is every single week. If you're not doing this, it's probably one of the reasons that there's no money there in the bank account, because we need to be pulling these 3 levers: client enrollment, client delivery. This is the piece that we love. And this is where most of us spend our time. We get a client and we're like, yes, or we create a first group program and we focus all of our energy on those clients and we give and give and give and give and give. And it does require a lot of energy when you have a new group or program coming up, being set up. However, if we just focus on client delivery, very soon those clients are going to reach the end of their time with us or achieve the transformation, hopefully, because that's why they've signed up for some sort of transformation. And you're going to have to get out there and be enrolling again. And it is way better to be doing this all the time, every week, than to be doing, you can do focused client enrollment. And I do this a few times a year, probably every quarter. I have a big launch, do something for free like this, and then tell people about something that's available. So you can totally do that, but it is way better to be telling people about your services and speaking to your audience every single week. So delivering is the easy part. That's just doing the work that we're here to do. It's the enrollment part that we need to keep our eye on. And the final part is managing your money. And I have so much to say about this that I just will not possibly fit into. So I would say go back and watch the piece in the Angel Cafe. But managing your money is so crucial, especially as we move from being, especially if you move from a job where the money that comes into your bank account is yours. The tax, the retirement, the health insurance, the everything has already been taken out by your employer, and the money that you're left with is yours. And when we jump into having a spiritual business, we think that the money comes in is ours. We think, I wonder, did I say something more about this in the next one? No, I had more to say about this, but we think that the money that comes into our bank account, so we use in the beginning, and I did this, I put my hands up, we use our spiritual business and our spiritual bank account as a piggy bank that we just dip into when there's a wedding or the kids need ballet shoes or whatever it is. And that's not the way to have a business. We need to have, oh, I'm just letting some people in. We need to have, we need to manage the money that comes in. And the beauty of this is the better we manage our money that comes in, the more the universe will give us. The universe will only give you what you can handle. So that's all, just a little touch on what I mean about these three levers. If you have any questions about that, pop them in the comments and I will answer them throughout. Love your money Monday. Yes. New clients for my creative pursuits. Okay, yes. So that was from the webinar that I shared. On every Monday, I have a Money Monday. So I go through all the bank accounts, pay all the bills, look at what I need to do for the week to bring in money. If I need to send out invoices, if there's money out there that I need to call in, I might even do some energetic work, law of attraction and calling in the money, working with my angels, working with Zadkiel, or whatever. But money is my Mondays, my Money Mondays. So it might only take an hour, and sometimes it can take about 3 hours. So it really depends on where I am in the week or the month or the year and what I need to be doing. But yeah, managing your money is so important. So you need to have time in your schedule for these three things. And my schedule is set up that I have Money Mondays. So Monday's about money. Tuesday's about content creation. Wednesday and Thursday is about delivery to my clients. So Tuesday is client enrollment. That's content creation. And then Friday is a free day for whatever I need to pick up on during the week. And it's also a day for learning. So if I have any courses on the go, Friday is usually my day. And I try to get out of the house. I work from home. So I try to get out of the office and have a free day, get somebody to make coffee for me and wash the dishes. So that is that. Any questions on that, pop them in the chat. We're going to jump into the three packages that every successful business should have in its first foundational year in business. But I would say this is something you need to have on the go all the time. And I've learned the hard way with this. I've been in online business about 10 years, 20 years in business, 10 years online. And this is the secret sauce. Having one-to-one packages. So one-to-one package that you can offer anybody that's watching you anywhere. That is, they might listen to you on a podcast, they might read a blog post, they might watch a video, you might watch a live stream, they might be recommended by a friend, but that you have one-to-one package, whether that's one-off session or preferably a package of sessions. So my current one-to-one package would be a VIP package of 6 sessions. It's €3,000. So that's my one-to-one package that I can offer to anybody, anywhere. And I also have a one-off. It's called Quantum, and that's worth €500 for just if somebody wants to book a one-off. And in the summer, I've done Angelic Sparks, which is a crazy deal, $99 for 30 minutes. So they're my one-to-ones. One-to-many is the group programs. So it can be, this is generally a group, they pay between 500 and 1,000, or up to €2,000 they can pay to be in a group, which is a small enough group that you can, so it's sort of semi-VIP, if you like. That's why I have this small group of people. All of these that I'm talking about are both online and in person. My business at the moment is 99% online. The last live event I hosted was 6 years ago here in Italy. I'm definitely due another one, but realistically, my business is 99% online and on Zoom and on Facebook, and that's how I interact. And I've managed to build a successful business 99% online, making thousands of euros every month, every year, and So you can, you can totally have both. Some people prefer in person. I would say to you, if you have never tried online, to just test it. People told me when I first started creating the angel meditations, Transformed Angels, they were like, you can't teach meditation online. I was like, well, I'm going to try. And the first 6 people signed up, and that was it. That was history. I was like, right, this is the way to go. So one-to-one or one-to-many. And this is the next one, membership or some sort of recurring income piece. So that could be that you show up once a week or once a month and you do a live meditation with your group. Could be online, could be in person, but you have a recurring membership and recurring subscriptions, so that you only have to sell once and people are paying you every single month to be part of whatever it is that you have available. So, start to think, like I would encourage you to start to think right now, and take a screenshot of this in your notebook, or if you have a notebook or a Google Doc open, start to think about what is your one-to-one, what is your one-to-many, and what is your membership recurring income. Have anybody here got all 3 set up? So let me know if you have all 3 set up, and if you have, this is a fantastic foundation. And if you're missing something, this is the year to get that in place. You can start literally today by offering one of those. You could set yourself a 21-day goal of creating something new, something simple. Doesn't, most of my programs have been built on beta testing, booking a PayPal button up and saying, this is what I'm thinking, this is what I'm doing, and this is where I'm starting, and giving people an amazing deal to start. So you can totally create any of these literally within the next 21 days. So just let me know your thoughts on that, or if you have questions around that, just keep popping them in the chat so that I'll do a big Q&A at the end, but just in case you have questions throughout, just is your one-to-one package online, Zooms with them, or recorded? It's in person, so it's 6 one-to-one private sessions on Zoom online. It's not recorded. So it's live. I've limited spaces. I've capacity for 10 one-to-one clients at any given time. So, okay, as a body worker, how do I go online? Okay, we're going to look at that. Can you come back to me in the Q&A, and I'm going to deep dive on that question, Adrian. So just come back to me. I'm going to write it down. Body worker, because I have a million ideas. Body worker online, and just give us some more information about what you mean by body work. Is it acupuncture? Is it somatic healing? Is it movement? Is it fitness? What is it? Can you clarify one-to-many again? So one-to-many is basically, so your one-to-one is where most people start. You're sitting in a room with one other person and you're delivering to them. I started off with sessions, angel card readings years and years ago. That was my one-to-one then. So you could do a Reiki session, a healing session, a coaching session, one-to-one. One-to-many, so you can offer one-to-one to one person, one session, or you can offer packages. I prefer packages where somebody signs up and they sign up for a package of 3 or 6 or 10 or whatever it is sessions. One-to-many is basically a group. So when you do enough one-to-one sessions, you start to realize that you start to say the same things over and over and over again. So you're repeating yourself. And at some stage, it will become obvious, actually, while this is great to have me giving this information to this person, it would be really great if I could just do one video, say it once, and that could be part of a program that somebody could buy. They could either take part in a program, join the group, sign up for 12 weeks. Let's say it was to, let's say the Abundant Heart program that I have, just that is to help you to get clear on your idea for a package and get it online in basically 12 weeks. It's set out in a 12-week program, but some people can take quicker, some people can take longer. So it's basically taking you from idea to finished product online, including your sales page, including understand marketing, including diving deep into who your customer is, so you really know who this thing is for, and the every piece of text that you write is related to talking to this person. So so I was telling this information to clients over and over and over again. And then I decided, let's put this into a program, because people were asking me, how did you get online? What did you? And I was saying, I did this, I did this, I did. And I said, I'll just put this into a program. So I usually build a plane while I'm flying it. I'm that sort of a person. I don't, and that the beauty of this is that you can sell something while you're creating it. You give people a really good deal. So the one to group to in that case would have been me saying, hey, I'm going to open this program. I'm calling it the Abundant Heart. It's going to help you go from idea to product, and we're going to do it in 12 weeks. I'm calling. It's going to be €1,000. I'm calling 50 beta testers to do it with me for 500. Are you in? And just give people. So that would be an example of a group. Is that clear? If you have any more questions around that, come back to me. Okay, so is that clear? If there's any more questions around one-to-many, it's basically a group or a program. And then you do the work once, and then you can have that as a self-study, so people can just buy it and you don't add anything else, or you can have it as a program that they go through, and then you can add on one-to-one calls, or you can add on more group calls, or whatever you want. Okay, brilliant. So any more questions, just keep them coming. This is brilliant. This is what we're about. I really want you to leave here with understanding in your mind, answer and your questions answered. We're going to deep dive into the 3 spiritual business pillars for success: clarity, clients, and cash. So, and we're going to have an exercise after this. So this is just this is a lot of information. I had this broken up and then I lost the slides. So we are going to have the big condensed version. So I would say to you, if you're have a Google Doc open, take a screenshot of this and put it into your Google Doc so that you can go back and have a look at this later. It's basically my notes under each of these categories: your niche, transformation, the contract, the power of your name, blueprint, timetable, schedule, work commitment, your annual, quarterly, and monthly strategic plan for work and marketing, but more importantly, your weekly plan. Clients is building a community of raving fans. There are some clients in my community that have been working with me 15 years ago when I had an angel circle group, when I used to teach live angel classes, and they paid 15 quid to come in and sit in a room in the back of a church and do angel meditations. And there was people that came from all over Dublin. I think the most we could fit in that room was probably 25. And I still have people in my community that were from 15 years ago. So they've stayed with me that long. And that's really what you want to be working on, is giving so much value, so much love and respect and goodness to your community, like really giving from your heart, that whatever you're doing, they're there. They're there to support you, and they're there to refer you. And, that is what I'm saying to you about constantly speaking to your clients, finding some way to be constantly building your community and speaking to your community, the free and the paid members. So there's lots in there to say about clients. Cash, that what I said earlier on about switching from employee mindset to CEO and business owner is really, really important. And about understanding your expenses in business, that you have all the T's: team, tech, taxes, training, and you also have to have some business savings to combat feast and famine. There's always going to be a feast and famine in business. I didn't get this. I would have a 10K launch and be like, well, I couldn't afford to get myself a mentor now and sign up for an €18,000 program, and then wonder why the next month I had nothing in the bank again, or get this new shiny new course or this new shiny new system because there was some money coming in. And then it was, so this feast and famine that I went through in business. And so we really need to manage our money. We need to bring more cash in. So we need to be constantly working on every single week, enrolling new clients in one of our 3 programs, and then understanding that about 50% of that money is ours. The rest of it is going back into the business. It's going to pay our future self in our business savings. It's going to pay for our team. At the moment, I have 3 team members. That's myself, my beautiful assistant, Jessica, and my accountant. They're the 3 people on the payroll in my business at the moment. I used to have a big tech team and I had lots of other people, but I had 2 assistants, but I just streamlined everything a few years ago. And I literally only have those 3 people. Maybe next year I'm looking at bringing on 1 or 2 more people. But team, all the tech that it takes, my email list, which is essential. That is the number one essential piece of equipment, software that you need for your business is your email list. The taxes that you need to pay, every €100 that comes in to my business, 21% has already gone to the government, already paid to the Italian government. And, I pay VAT immediately. And then there's income tax on top of that. And then there's all the other hidden taxes, I don't know, whatever else. And then training. I am a lifelong learner. So you need a budget in your business so that you can, when an opportunity comes up, you're like, oh my God, yeah, I have the money for that. And you're ready to, and that includes if you have to travel. So my business pays for my flights, when I'm traveling, when I'm seeing clients, when I'm hosting an event. Haven't hosted anything in a while, but when I'm masterminding or I'm going to a conference or whatever, my business pays for all of that, including the accommodation, food, and the travel. So we need to, and holidays I didn't put in here, holidays and Christmas holidays, all your time off, all of that needs to be paid from your business now. So we really need to be, what's this bringing up for everybody? Is this bringing up, holy shit, I thought that 50 quid that somebody paid me was mine. It's not, only 25 quid is. The rest of it is going back into your business. You really need to get this. If there's one thing I could give you of all the shit mistakes that I've made over the last, I don't know how many years in business, it would be to manage your money, to manage the money that's coming in. It will bring more money in, and it will, it will bring more money in. The universe will get the message, oh my God, she can handle more, and clear your debt as quickly as possible. And I have lots of videos done on that. I had 240,000 euros worth of debt. I had a 14-year plan. I cleared it in 4 years, and we're mortgage free now in this house that we're in now. So it is totally possible to clear debt, but you need to get eyes wide open on it, absolutely super clear and brave, and look at the numbers and make a plan to start clearing that debt, even if it's only an extra euro a month that you can put on, whatever it is, but just start. So, let me just write that down. Bodywork, Reiki, crystal, chakra. Okay. Balancing, EFT. Okay, you can do totally all of that online, Ramona. Is that Ramona that asked that question about? Yeah, okay. Great. Any tips on what to charge so that you hit the sweet spot for signing up? Okay, that's a whole question. Let me see pricing. Okay, I'll talk about pricing because it's so loaded. That one that can bring us down a whole little rabbit hole. Living the dream, living the dream. I'm not saying it was all like woohoo straight up. It wasn't like that for me. You see all these overnight successes. It was fucking not an overnight success, and it was more like this. Some very deep lows and some very deep highs. I made a lot of money. I spent a lot of money. I lost a lot of money. I wasted a lot of money. I did a lot of things wrong, a lot of things right, and a lot of things wrong. I had to really learn boundaries, and so it is. Yeah, it's a work in progress. It's not something that I don't want to give you the impression that I've got this and it suddenly happened overnight. That is not the case. That is not the case. It's taken a lot of work, a lot of dedication, and a lot of mistakes. I'm recovering from them, but uncertainty can lead to disappointment, but with clarity comes conviction. So we're going to do a little clarity exercise here. Oh, I think I did manage to do what I was supposed to do and do these slides. So clarity is your niche, getting clear on your niche. So these three pillars, none are more important than the other. Let me just go back here. None are more important than the other. There's actually a fourth one that I'm going to bring in later on and tell you about at the very end, secret one. But these are the foundations, and none is more important than the other. If you need to be tweaking, you need to be working on all of them all the time in your business. And each one, if you just focus on clarity, you're going to bring in some money. If you focus on clients, you're going to bring in some money. If you focus on cash, you're going to bring in some money in your business. Clarity comes conviction. One of my coaches years ago said to me, a confused mind never buys. A confused mind never buys. So we need to get clear on why we're here, what we're offering. We're going to do that. We're going to do an exercise on that in just a minute. But the reason we want clarity is that if we're clear and we're decisive, that's infectious. It breeds trust, likability, and people will take the next step with you if you are clear. So it's usually when we are a bit wishy-washy and we're lacking the clarity, if we're just like, I'm offering Reiki sessions and nobody's signing up, but you haven't taken the time to get really, really clear on who you're offering these sessions for, exactly what the transformation is that's provided within them, and what you're healing. You know, what are people struggling with? We're gonna do that exercise together, so don't worry. But clarity brings conviction and certainty. So all of these things I went into briefly, we need to get clarity on your niche and transformation. We're going to do that today. Power of your name is, I usually talk about that in the Abundant Heart program. You can just literally Google your name and the meaning, and there's a whole thing around how powerful the name that you were born with, and any names that you've changed to in your life. But it also, your name holds your unique blueprint and can bring you back energy and power. You need to get clear on your schedule, your timetable, the commitment in your working week. I physically have looked at this over the years. 25 hours, 25 years, 25 hours is my sweet spot because I have a family, I have a life, I have a husband, I have a dog. I want to take care of myself. I'm in my 50s now. I need to double down on self-care this year, especially I just signed up for a year of health personally. So I have 25 hours a week, and those hours are precious. So I need to make sure that I'm pulling those three levers, that I'm doing some client delivery, I'm doing some client enrollment, and I'm managing my money, and I'm also continuously learning and developing new things in my business and new ways of bringing in income. So the next pillar, without clients, you don't have a business, you have a hobby. So that's, you know, you're either bringing in money into your business or you're not. And if you're not, then it's not a business, it's a hobby. And that's a hard truth to get, but that's your barometer. That's your, is this working? Well, if there's no money coming in, then it's not working. Then something has to change. You need to learn something else. You know, I don't know, 10 years teaching about angels. It wasn't until I decided to get a coach, get into a community, join a mastermind, all the things that we know, do the learning, educate myself. I had no idea about marketing. I had no idea about pricing. I had no idea about how to express what it was that I offered. I couldn't brag about myself. I wasn't sure what the hell it was that I did. So without that clarity, the clients, it was difficult to get clients coming in consistently. And I had to get really clear at different stages and say, look, is this working or not? And I need help to start getting some money coming in to make this an actual business and not a hobby. And clients is about building, as I said, that community, like literally your community. The more love you pour in there, it will come back to you tenfold in terms of friendship, support. Like literally, my sister wasn't well a few months ago, and I posted in our community asking for love and support and healing prayers and just to help her through a difficult time that she was going through. And there was like 1,000 comments or something, hundreds of comments, I don't know, on that post. People, 1,000 views, over 1,000 views, I think. People actually read the comments, read the post and commented and said a prayer. So, everything that I've given out, that community that has been built over the years, there's just so much love. Whatever, when you love something, it's going to love you back tenfold. So we really want to be building a community. So it's not just about you and your products. You want to build a community, create a revolution, figure out what it is that you stand for, that you want, what's the change that you want to make in the world, and build your community around that. It's not Reiki, it's not fucking EFT, or it's not angels. What are you here for? I'm here for a healing revolution. I'm here to put money in the hands of light workers. This is why I'm fucking teaching this stuff. I'm here to put money in the hands of light workers because I think that we are the next generation. That money is energy. It's gonna do good or bad depending on the hands that are holding it. And I think if I can put more money in the hands of good people, then we're going to make a positive impact together. So what is your big why? What is the revolution that you want to create? You can pop that in the comments if you have an idea of that. I resonate that. Healing revolution. Yes. Can you talk about sacred contract? Okay, we'll see. I'll put that on the list. If I forget at the end, come back to me. And so come back to me at the end if I forget. Great questions. So create a referral system. So most of my clients will bring clients, and I have an inbuilt testimonial system. I have a 3-part question testimonial system. How are you before the session? How are you afterwards? Why would you recommend working with me? The minute somebody works with me, they get that testimonial request. Then they get an email with the testimonial request. Then they'll get another message with the testimonial request. And out of, say, 100 clients, I might get 50 really good testimonials from that. Some people just won't. They're busy, they're tired, they forget and whatever. But you need to inbuild systems within your business so that you're getting referrals, that people are so delighted with the value and the service that you offer that they will recommend your services to anyone else. I mean, how many of you on this were recommended it? Like, I know that there are some names that I haven't seen before. Maybe you're from the A.K.A, that maybe you were recommended to that and then you jumped into this. And it's like, referral is one of the core things in my business that I give so much value that people cannot wait to tell their friends and family about, or definitely somebody that needs the work that I do in the world. And you need to choose your platform. So your way to communicate with your clients, whether that's free or paid, you need to choose your platform. Some people, I love video. I work well on video. I also love audio. So maybe you prefer audio. Maybe it's a podcast for you. Maybe it's a video. Maybe it's a live stream. You like to be interactive in a group. Maybe you're good at writing and you can do a weekly blog or a weekly newsletter to your email list. Maybe it's events. Maybe it's a challenge that 5-day challenges. Maybe you work better on YouTube, or you work better on different, you're better on Instagram, or you're better on Facebook, or whatever it is. But choose your platform. Just as an important point, I recommend that you have your email list first, and then your social media presence. What's the word I'm looking for? Adds to that, augments that. But that you're always sending back to your email list, because that's the only thing that you own. Somebody asked the question, do I have MailChimp? I did have it in the beginning. I have Aweber now for about 13 years. It's not because it's the best in the world. It's just because I know how to use it And it's the one that we recommend to our clients, only because when you're in our programs, I can support you in Aweber. I can't support you in MailChimp because I don't know how to work it anymore. But and my assistant Jessica's doing videos on Aweber and everything. So that's what I recommend is Aweber, not because it's the best. So yeah, some recommended, people were recommended. So, and that's how you found me, you know, through other people. So the power of referral is really, really important. So it can bring clients in. So you need to be speaking to your clients every day if you can, every week, every month. You need to be speaking to them all the time. And it doesn't mean that you have to be selling all the time. I posted some videos and reels there last week about my garden because I was thrilled with that, and cooking and family, and I went on a date night. And then interspersed within that were the offers that I have available. The Angel Cafe was running. I had this webinar coming up. I have a brand new offer coming up. So I'm telling my community about what's coming, but I'm also sharing a little bit life and whatever. So, but you need to be speaking to your people all the time. And that doesn't mean that you have to be live every day or you have to be doing something every day. Everything you can buy your own scheduler. I use Promo Republic, but I think there are better ones out there. I think there's Later is a good one as well. But there's also a scheduler within Facebook from your page that you can schedule to go from Facebook to Instagram. You can schedule, I think it's up to 3 months worth of content. And you can show up live every other day or once a week or whatever, you know, but you can totally, and that's one of the things I recommend to clients is that you figure out your annual marketing plan. You look at the seasons, you look at your particular business, you look at your offers, and you plan maybe a couple of launches, and you plan what's your continuous enrollment, what are your passive income products. We're going to talk more about that later on, and you know, whatever else it is. All these communications, daily, weekly, I hope I answered that question there. So it's literally, you can, so I have a weekly email, at least one weekly email that goes out usually every Sunday evening. So that's my weekly. I have tried to put a weekly video, gone a little bit slack on that, but I will be doubling down on that from next month. A weekly video, and I also do a weekly angel messages forecast for the month. And almost every day I'm on Facebook posting something, but they're just mostly fun things. And then strategically, you know, fun life, whatever's happening. And then strategically, I probably post about 3 times a week in my group or on Facebook, Instagram, about some sort of an offer or something that I'm offering, just to remind people that's available. You know, you can book a one-to-one with me, you can book. So it's using everything. But my email list, I had a Facebook page of 3,000 a few years ago, lost it overnight. I was in the middle of a promotion. If I didn't have the email list, I still went, that was a 10-figure launch, a 10K launch. Without the email list, it wouldn't have been possible. I was completely lost. And last year, I lost my Instagram account and 1,000 followers on Instagram, gone overnight. The account was hacked, gone. I still have my email list. So email is the key. So it's just, you know, yeah. Let us play. Your turn. Okay, so we're going to jump into your elevator pitch and post. So this is just around the clarity piece. So it's around the clients, clarity and clients piece. So we're going to look at your elevator pitch. So for anyone that has never heard of an elevator pitch, let's say you're getting into an elevator with somebody and you literally have the time between one floor and the next to tell them what you do. We're going to do this together. We're going to have a bit of fun with this, just as a little quick exercise that we can do rather than listening to me. But if you have questions at all throughout this, so your working title, whatever that is, who helps, name the people that you work with. So you're not going to say anymore, I'm a Reiki healer. You're going to try to use they're your tools. So you're going to try and take that tool and focus in on who you're here to serve. So who helps? So who struggle with, and 2, the transformation and I'm going to give you some examples here now, so don't worry. But it's like, for example, let's say you're a Reiki healer and you've been selling Reiki sessions or Reiki classes or healing sessions, I want you to start thinking about who are the people that are coming to you most often, and who is your favorite client? Who is the person that came to you that got incredible results, did everything that you said with bells on? You said, do this meditation. They fucking did that meditation 10 times. You said, take this flower essence. They took that flower essence. You said, do this healing mantra, and they did that healing mantra. Whatever you said, they went, they took your advice, and they got incredible results. And the other key around this is the difference between when you have a session with somebody that's your ideal, talk about sacred contract, and the clients that you're sacredly contracted to serve. They are the ones that when you finish the session, you are energized. You are like, oh my God, I love that client. This is what I was born to do. When you just get results and you're like, just, have you had those sessions? Let me know in the chat. Just say a Y in the chat if you've had those sessions where you're just like, oh my God, or a group class or something that you put on and you're just like, oh my God, I could do that all day, every day. I absolutely loved it. So it's about thinking about that client, and it's about really diving deep on that client. Are they male or female? Are they adults or kids? Are they, what are their specifics? And what are they struggling with at that moment? And how did you help them? Name the transformation. So instead of saying I'm a Reiki healer and here's a Reiki session and you can book with me, it might look something like I'm a spiritual healer and teacher who helps women recovering from childhood trauma, who are struggling with living a life of, they're struggling with fatigue and low self-esteem, and I help them to completely revamp their lives, get back their energy, and step into new relationships and get back out into the workforce. I don't know, that's very broad actually, so you could pick one of them. But you can see that immediately we have a much fuller picture. You can still be doing Reiki. It can still be coming to you for Reiki, but you're more specific. So it's not just Reiki healer helping everybody. It's a Reiki healer helping this type of client. And another key, which has taken me years to figure out, is your current client at the moment, is usually a version of you, not all the time, but often a version of you, a younger version of you. So it's you having struggled with this thing. So is that resonating? Is that making sense? So it could be that you find that, when I was going through relationship difficulties with my marriage a few years ago, we were going through some shit. We had counseling, we had everything. Every client that came was having relationship problems. So I was literally attracting what I was going through. And I was literally able to give advice based on what I was learning in that moment in my own marriage. So it was a younger version of me that was attracted to come and work with me. But if I was just angel healer, instead I was specific about who I needed, who I was available to serve. Let me just check the questions. Oh, love this coming in. Yes, yes. I help babies, moms, and women transform from overwhelm, stress, anxiety, and disconnected to self-calm, relaxed, connected to self, and live with more ease. Okay, and let's go a bit deeper, Adrian, and because you didn't mention any of the body work in there. So just, do mention the how. Maybe I'm missing that. Yeah, maybe I'm missing that. So it might become more obvious in the next. So here we go. So here's an example. Now these are, I just literally did these last night off the top of my head, so they might need some tweaking. I'm a fitness and health instructor, personal trainer who helps women over 50 who struggle with a variety of menopause symptoms that are negatively affecting their life. Put my hand up. quality of life, relationships, and work. I help them to create a new food and fitness program that makes them strong and gets them in the best shape of their lives. So you can see that you could say this on an elevator to somebody. You know, you could get this so down pat that you're like, bang, 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 bang. I know what I'm here for. I'm not for every woman. I'm not for women in their 70s, possibly. I'm not for women in their 30s. I'm for women going through menopause. So I'm for this specific woman. And there are, people say, oh God, if I niche down, then I'm going to lose all the other customers. And this is a gradual process, by the way. If you are serving everybody, it might take you a while to build up this new clientele of ideal clients for you. But you don't have to throw the baby out with the bathwater. Keep your old clients going and make the transition slowly. But yes, so that's one example. The next one, a silly one I made up. I'm an ex-corporate girl. Well, maybe it's not silly. Maybe it's for a corporate girl. Maybe it's a silly bit. Maybe career girl, it could be better there. So it could be for anybody in any career. I'm a career girl who helps women who've taken a career break to have children. They're feeling stuck, tired, a bit lost, have low confidence, and they want to get back out to work, but they feel left behind. I help them to dust off their curriculum, update their skills, teach them how to interview like a pro, and negotiate the best possible position. Typo there. So that's another example. Does that resonate? Is that making sense where I'm going with this? So I want you to start creating your elevator pitch. And when you've done it, stick it in the comments. So I want the comments to be filled. We're going to take about a few minutes, 5 minutes with this if we can. If we have time. I'm going to check the time now. But I want you to, play with this. So Adrian, tweak yours a little bit according to these couple of examples. Here's another one. I'm a herbalist and homeopathic practitioner and teacher who helps anyone who has developed an allergy or has stomach and gut issues. So that can be in anyone because it's specific to the area. So it's allergy, stomach and gut issues. They constantly feel unwell. And it's interesting that Claire Keegan is in the house, that you just literally joined Claire as I was speaking about this. Claire is literally, her business is called, what is it? The Gut Clinic? The Gut Clinic. You can correct me on this, Claire. They constantly feel unwell, have to watch their diet and avoid food without really understanding why or exactly what's the cause. They've gone to the doctor but haven't had any positive results. I have them identify the possible allergens and toxins and recommend an easy to follow diet, supplement support to help them heal and get their zest for life back. So that's another example. So I want you to pop in the comments your elevator pitch. And let me just check for time. How are we doing on time? Okay. Ooh, how's everybody for time? Are you okay? I'm going to zoom through the rest of this. Love it. And make sure you keep a copy of this. Make sure you copy and paste that into your Google Doc so you have this written down. I'm an experienced intuitive lawyer who helps English-speaking clients who struggle with grief after the loss of loved ones. I'm helping them make their end-of-life arrangements. I help them write their wills in both UK and Spain to make life arrangements while acquiring peace of mind and healing with grief and raising their vibration. Love it. Wonderful. Beautiful, Amanda. Really. The Good Gut Clinic is Claire. Yeah. Claire is my kinesiologist. She's the one I go to when I need some help with my gut. So funny, Claire, that you literally joined as I was speaking about the gut. No coincidences. So Audrey, I'm a lasting change expert who helps women with trauma, big life changes, or overwhelm, raising family with additional needs like autism, ADHD, and other conditions. Struggle with confidence, self-worth, setting boundaries. I love this. This is so good. So good. I help them show up for themselves inside and out. My business name is The Lifestylist, and I am a lasting change expert. Okay. There is tweaking to be done with this, but it is so good. Well done. Well done, Audrey. Brilliant. There's always tweaking, and I'm always changing mine as well. Juliet is the sanity nanny. Oh my God, I could have done with you when my kids were young. My kids are 12 and 16 now. I help career moms navigate early motherhood with a holistic approach that restores sleep, peace, and harmony in the home. How neat can you get? That's absolutely brilliant. Well done, Julia. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Ramona, try, darling. Give it a go. Post it in the comments. This is your chance to get some support from other people in the group as well. Anyone that wants to add anything in the comments, help each other out, do that. You know, I'm not the only expert here. We're all healers, teachers, light workers with a lot of experience. If you want to share something or support somebody, do it. Mindset mastery coach, helps professional women with more than 20 years experience feel stuck and dissatisfied with their professional lives, find joy, love, fulfillment in their work and satisfaction. Love it. Well done, Sheila. Brilliant. Well done, everybody. Okay, so I want to, you're going to have to take that and go and spend some time with that after this. As I said, make sure you have some time afterwards. But let us jump into the next piece of we're going to zoom through this now. Never take your eyes off the cash flow because it's the lifeblood of your business. This is a quote by Richard Branson. Oh, so this is clarity, clients, cash. We need to be focusing on cash flow. Otherwise, we don't have a business, we have a hobby. So it's really important that you keep a focus on that. It's the third pillar, and it's about switching that mindset, stop using your business as a piggy bank, understanding your expenses, which I mentioned already, and start your business savings account. So go for it. And here they are again, in case you missed, in case you came in, you can totally screenshot this. And you have this, these are just my notes on those three pillars. Okay, we're going to dive into something new coming and the final pillar, which I'm going to share with you now in a moment. Let me just check the comments. Okay, brilliant. Get a drink of water, have some cold tea. Okay. Okay, my darling. So I have something new coming, and I'm going to share how these pillars we can do them. We can look at them in a year. Okay, and I want you to think high value mastermind with a very low cost price. But before we do that, would you like my script, seeing as we're on the cash area, that my clients have used to increase prices and bring in money overnight? I think you would. If you got the Abundance Masterclass, that downloaded course, you would have already had a look at this. But one client came to a free session and he said, I want to join the program, but I don't have the money. It was $997 at the time. And I gave him this script. And he sent out this email to his tiny list. And the next day he had sold 5 packages there were 3 sessions each for $197. It was acupuncture. And he sold 5 of them, and he basically had the money to buy the program. So literally within 24 hours, somebody used this on one of my programs and courses and was able to step into the program. So it has been used. And here it is. You can adapt it. I would recommend tweaking. So take a screenshot of this. I just want to let you know that my prices are going up from the 1st of whatever, 1st of September, 1st of October, 11th of October, 22nd of September. Pick a number. And instead of 47, 97, whatever it is, whatever your session is, whatever the transformation is that you provide, that's a whole other piece that we go into around naming your sessions. They'll go up. And as a valued member of my community, I want to give you an opportunity to book a session with me. There's 10 places available at this price. Get in touch. And this is the script that he used. Now he just tweaked it to, he offered a package of 3 sessions for $197, but he basically did the exact same thing. He said, I have 5 places, or I have 10 places, 10 packages available if you want to buy, and everything is going up. And he literally made €1,000 from this, offering a package of $197. So it absolutely, and this is not the only one. I have many clients that have taken this script, adapted it in different ways, whether it's a package, whether it's a one-to-one, whether it's a program. And I've used this hundreds and hundreds of times in my business where I have, I want to raise the price of something, and I also want to give my community a chance to buy it. Or if I'm doing a beta testing program, this is another sort of layer of this, where it's like, if you sign up now, you get it at half price. The normal price will be X and whatever. So that is it. Let me know how that resonates. 11:11. Love it. Well done. Keep them coming. You're doing great, my darlings. An inspirational soul-led author and artist. Love that, Tara. An intuitive healer who helps people who feel stuck. Love it. Intuitive color therapist. Very good. Wonderful, my darlings. So keep going with them. Keep tweaking them. Make sure you have that, and you can totally start to use that script or adapt it. Something new coming. Calling spiritual business owners. So this is where I'm going to just share with you what's coming, and it's up to you if you want to. I'm sure that you got value from this. That was my intention, that you got value from this, our time together. But I'm going to jump into Q&A now, so you can ask me whatever questions you want. But just before that, I just wanted to tell you about what's coming up, what's available next. It is new, and talking about beta testers and early bird. This is it. So if you join before the 22nd of September, you are going to get an amazing deal. Introducing Spiritual Business Power Mastermind for Lightworkers. If you go to this page, it's crap at the moment because this is literally, we're in beta testing. There's literally a couple of buttons that you can go and you can sign up and get on. But there's nothing really on that page yet. We're building it out. This is truly a beta testing. It is brand new. Mastermind for Lightworkers. Get consistent clarity, clients, and cash, and grow your healing business exponentially. Focus on 4 spiritual pillars for success: clarity, clients, cash, and the missing link. This is what we're going to focus on in the year. It's a year together. This is what millionaires focus on: having an average of 7 income streams. Consistent, recurring, passive income equals freedom. This is my opinion. This is what I feel equals freedom. It is said, and I don't know if this is true, but somewhere it's quoted that millionaires have 7 income streams. So I said to you, you need to have 3 core packages, to build your business. Your one-to-one, your one-to-many, and a recurring membership. But they're only the core. If we work up to 7 multiple income streams, that is the 4th pillar that we need to be focusing on in our business. That could be as simple as monetizing your YouTube channel. Once you get past 1,000 subscribers, you can start to monetize your YouTube channel. You could start an affiliate program where you are a makeup artist and you use these products, and you can find them all on Amazon or whatever, you buy them, and you can share these products with your audience, and you get an affiliate commission when somebody buys. And you can be completely honest and say, I'm sharing these products from L'Oreal today, and I'm a proud affiliate partner, and these are the stuff, this is what I use on my daily skin routine in the morning, whatever. And here's a link to buy all the products. And when people click on the link, they pay L'Oreal whatever the price is, and you get a small commission. So that is just, so affiliate partnerships, monetizing your YouTube, writing an ebook. I have income coming in consistently. Could be €10 a month, or it could be €500 a month sometimes, coming in from Amazon KDP, where my books are housed. So, and that is passive income. I don't have to do anything. I can send people there generally on my email list. At least once a month, you get an invitation to go and buy the books. And that money just comes in. It's passive income. So writing an ebook, monetizing your YouTube channel, creating an affiliate partnership. They could be just some of they're just the simplest ways that I'm coming up with now. But there are so many ways that you can create multiple income streams. But we are aiming for 7 income streams. And that can take time. It's not going to be that you're just going to get this all done in a year, but it is something that we're aiming towards. And it gives us the freedom as well. Like, say half of your income is coming from passive income stream. If something happens to you and you become ill, or a family member becomes ill, or you end up caring for a child or an elderly parent, and you stop working, and you stop showing up, all of your income is gone. But if you have built in some courses where people can buy and do a course without you being live, they have your book that they can go and buy if they want to learn from you. They have some videos that they can watch that are linked to all your affiliate programs. Like you have your YouTube channel, which is churning out videos. You've scheduled those videos for the last 6 months. They're going to be scheduled up on YouTube. They're going to come out, and you're getting money from ad revenue. All of these will add up. If that's 50%, that means that only 50% of your income is gone if you have to stop working. There's another 50% that will continue to come in. And there's investments, there's so much that we could talk about here, but we're tight for time. So, but that is the fourth pillar. So looking at this is the spiritual business power, the membership. It's the first quarter, we focus on clarity. The second is clients. The fourth is cash. And the third is cash. And the fourth is multiple income streams. Doesn't matter where you start. We're going to start with clarity. Each one of these things is going to bring you in money. It could be that you take 1 year and you only do the first 3. Definitely multiple income streams was not something that I focused on until I was about 4 years into business. And I was a bit wishy-washy. And it's something that I'm still focusing on building. So you could work on clarity and clients this year, and maybe you'll work on the other 2 next year, or whatever, or you'll start each of them in a small way. But these are the pillars that we'll be working in. And this is it. Oh, I meant to do this first. Yeah. So let me go back. Okay, so what's included? Coaching, online learning platform, Facebook group, masterclasses twice a year, and full access to the Power Biz and Life Vault. Well over 10 grand worth of value. I mean, you can't even put a value on that, so it's a bit of a ridiculous number. But what's in the vault? All of my programs, the Abundant Heart program that I spoke about, which is 997, is in the vault. You get it for free. I have all of these programs, business, and all of these programs in what I would call more life, personal, spiritual development. Transform with Angels, A to Z, Meet Your Guardian Angel, Learned Oracle cards, spiritual business breakthrough, that should say here 777. All of 365 marketing for your business 777. So this is all included for free when you sign up. You don't have to pay anything else. So you're getting all of the coaching elements, which for me is really, really the core of the program, which you're also getting all of this vault. Immediately when you sign up, you get access to the top 2, Abundant Heart program and Transform with Angels. So you could start creating your business right now from today, literally from now after this call if you wanted. And I want to just share my why again, that I'm on a mission to create, because when you see this price, you're going to fucking fall down. And I want to explain it. You know, part of my mission, I have all these courses and they're sitting there and I haven't got the time to promote each and every one of them. I thought about promoting the Abundant Heart, but I want to give them all. And there's been different programs where I've given a bit of this and a bit of that. And I just thought, I want to just fucking create something where people can access everything and whatever they need. If they're going through a challenging time personally, I can give them the angel stuff. If they're trying to figure out their PayPal button, I can give them the Abundant Heart. If they're ready for sales calls, they can have the heart-centered sales. If they're ready to really create their full marketing program for the year, they can do the 365 marketing. So I wanted to create something where everything was in there. I'm on a mission to create a world of powerful and wealthy light workers, because I really believe that together, we as a community, as a revolution, can positively change the world through the books that we write, the healing courses we create, and the communities that we build, that people that you can reach that I can never reach. We literally are rising together. I really feel passionate and emotional about this statement. And it is why I'm showing up here today, why I'm sharing all this with you, and why I'm inviting you to join this program. So from the 23rd of September, Spiritual Business Power, it'll be 97 a month and it'll be 997 annually. You can jump in now, early bird. It is €44 a month for everything that is included in that, or $397 annually. I did forget to write something here. And that is it. If you've already signed up, please can you show the offer slide again? Oh, which slide was that, Amanda? Thank you for providing this. I'm gonna publish, go public with my business. Well done, my darling. Advice on how to create an email list. Okay, that is a whole webinar, but I will talk a little bit about email afterwards.
Sorry, Ashley, it's the one before the vault slide.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't get it.
Thank you, love. This one here.
That and the one just before.
This one?
That's fine.
Yeah. If you need it afterwards, text me, Amanda. Need anything afterwards, text me and I'll send it to you, okay? So basically this is it. This is the offer, my darlings. And I think it's pretty incredible. I've never offered anything like this at this incredible price. I'm going to tie this at, I've only 44 places. I want 44 beta testers in before the 22nd of September. So either 22nd of September will come along or the 44 places will be filled. This is it. If you want to sign up, just go here, ashlingmooney.com/power, and you can get on the list and you can get started with the Abundant Heart program and the Transform with Angel program immediately. This is all brand new. So if you're having even, oh, I didn't even write the proper, ashlingmooney.com/power. ashlingmooney.com/power. It's not on my main website yet. So unless you put /power at the end, you won't find it. So as I said, this is fucking so brand new. We're still tweaking around everything in the background. So Amanda, could you do me a favor and just pop that link in the chat for me? ashlingmooney.com/power. That'd be a great favor to me. Thank you. And if you have any questions about this offer, anything that at all that's coming to mind while we're live, please ask me while we're here. You can also ask me. And I just threw together some questions. What if I can't afford it? Like, find the money. Like, this is a fucking once in a lifetime opportunity. I really mean that. And I don't mean to be rude or crude or anything like that. I had somebody who wanted to sign up to Transform with Angels. It was $197. And she said, I have no money, I'm on the dole, I cannot. And I said, the money is there, find it. So she came back 2 days later, said, I have the money for the program. I've had 4 kids, and I realized that I'm not going to have any more. And in the attic, I have all of their baby clothes. I took down all the baby clothes, I packaged them all up, I took photographs, and I sold them. And I now have the $197 to buy the program. So the money is there. I was talking to people, we're moving house soon again, and serial house mover here, but we are moving house. And I just said to my husband, you know what? There's some things that are just not going to come with us. There's an extra table and chairs that I have. That's £100. There's a fan there. That's £50. There's a million books and oracle cards that can go. So when I years ago wanted to join a program, and it was €10,000 this program to join it, and I needed 2,000 to get the deposit. And I had a conversation. I said, look, I just don't have the money, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to join. And the next morning I woke up like a rocket out of bed, like literally jumped out of the bed. And it was like, I have to be in that program. Like, this is the time. I am ready for this. I have to be in that program. And literally turned the thing around and said, instead of saying I can't afford it, I thought, how can I afford this? And I literally sold stuff. I put up an offer, a one-off offer, sign up for £50 and book a session with me. I sold 5 of them. I got a loan. I mean, you don't have to get a loan for this. It's a very low offer program. But I pushed and pushed, kept moving, kept saying, how can I afford this? What can I do? Give me another offer. Give me another Insight Angels, until I had the 2,000 to sign up for the program. And then I had to figure out the rest along the way. But it's literally 397, like 397 for a year, or 44 a month. 44 a month. I know that if you really sat down and thought about it, you could find that. So I want you to, if money is an issue, and I know that it has been for me and many times in my life, it is, if it is an issue and it is like, fuck, and where can I get another 44 quid a month? I want you to sit down and go, how? How can I afford it? What could I sell? What could I offer? Where could I find that money that you could get the year access? And that's your coaching for the year done. You know, fucking community, bi-monthly coaching calls with a coach, a program, and all of this library, this vault of courses. Like, I know I'm biased, but this is, you know, for any of you that have taken any of these programs or have worked with me in the past, maybe you can post in the comments about how valuable this offer is, you know, because obviously I sound biased. What if I don't have time? This program, especially around the clarity, is about you finding the time in your schedule. As I said, I only work 25 hours a week, and I've managed to fit everything in there: delivery, enrollment, and managing money, and learning new things, and creating new products and services and programs. So it's totally possible within 25 hours a week. Starting out, you could be working full time. So maybe you have 10 hours for your business. Maybe you have 5 hours for your business, you know, but it's about getting clear on what are your priorities. Do you want this? And making the time for it. You know, start with whatever you have. Start at the weekends. I have one client who's working with me at the moment. She is so busy. She literally has her Saturdays where she's deep diving into the content and working on her business. So she's doing the creation part, the enrollment part on Saturdays. The rest of the week is delivery because her schedule is so full. And she's also working on the Saturdays on her money. So what if I don't have a business and I'm just starting now? You just need to get started. Yesterday was the best day to start. The next best day is today or tomorrow or the next day, but just fucking start with something. I started with a little course and said, do you want to learn about the angels and work with me for the next 12 weeks? And 10 people signed up and they paid me $247. I was astounded and delighted. And so you just need to start, you know. What else? What's the other question I had there? Tried coaching courses and membership and they didn't work before. You know, a bit of a hard truth in there is that a lot of people sign up, and I put my hand up for this, sign up for programs and courses, but don't create any space in their calendar to actually do the fucking program. So everything works if you work it. Look at the content that's involved in this. It's practically impossible to fail unless you don't do the work. Like I'm working with a VIP group of authors at the moment. Some of you are in that program. And it was 6 months. We're now about a 9-month program. It's a 9-month program to help them go from idea to finished book. And I can give them everything, every resource, one-to-one coaching, master classes, step-by-step instructions. But unless they physically make the time in their schedule to write the book isn't going to get fucking written. So I can give you everything that you need, but it's you that has to actually make it work. It's you that actually has to show up and do the work. And I would say you can cancel anytime membership. I mean, it's a no-brainer. So sign up for the month, try it out, see what you think. And I would grab this for the year. After the 23rd, the price is going up. What else? Any more questions? I had some more questions there. Can I get one-to-one? So there will be a VIP option coming. I just didn't have time to do it for this one. And if you want to switch, as I said, I only ever have 10 VIP places at any one time. So if it's available, you can definitely switch to the VIP option, which just means there will be 4 one-to-one calls a year. The VIP will be about 2,000, but that's including everything plus 4 1 call a quarter. If you're interested in that, just send me a private message. I just didn't have any links or anything ready for that. It's all too structural and practical, and I'm more spiritual, and I believe in the law of attraction and all of that. It's like, yeah, that works, but also action and commitment works. These are laws as well that we need to, and not every program is for everyone, you know, so I'm not saying that this works for everybody. I'm saying I'm giving you everything that I possibly can. And it's up to you to drop in, to make the time to make it work, and also to see if this is your community, if this is your tribe. It's not for you. You're not willing to put the time into your business. If you need hand holding or guidance, you'll get all that you need step by step in the courses. You'll get group coaching. You'll get community support. If you want one-to-one, there is that option, but that would be a VIP package, which you can sign up to if you want. And if you need personal and customized coaching, so that's VIP. So it's not that. But if you're ready, this is for you. If you're ready to get your spiritual business out there and you want to avail of a fucking incredible offer, you're ready to do the homework and see the results, and you commit to showing up and taking full 100% responsibility for your own success. Deep breath. It's a work in progress. Rome was not built in a day. I see all the questions. I'm going to come back to them now in a moment. Just to say that, you know, everything that I've shared with you is a spiritual business, the overview, you know, the things that you need to focus on. But I certainly did not have a business that worked seamlessly like that in my first one, I would say even my first 5 years. So you're already a head start with, you know, just starting today and progressing forward. So just one step at a time. Focus on clarity, focus on clients, you can focus on clash, you can focus then, when you've got those foundations and your 3 packages and everything, then you focus on your building, creating multiple income streams. So let me know your biggest takeaway. Let me know your biggest takeaway and your ahas. The fourth step is the fourth step in the vault or coming. Okay, so every quarter we will focus on one pillar, So the first quarter of the year, so starting now up until December, we will focus on the first 4 months. We focus on clarity. So we'll be deep diving. You'll be doing the Abundant Heart program. You'll be doing some healing work. You will be focusing on really getting clear on who it is that you're here to serve. You'll be building out your first package or program, or your second, or whatever. It doesn't matter if you've already got one. You'll be creating a sales page. You will be learning about marketing. So that's what you'll be doing. The second quarter, you'll be deep diving into clients, building and growing a community of raving fans, getting your referrals in there, testimonials, like really building that out. So that, like, as I said, 15 years ago, I have people that are still in my community today. So it's about how to do that. Then we look at your cash in the third quarter, and then the fourth quarter, we look at multiple income streams. So every month we do 2 live calls. On one of those live calls, I'll deep dive. So if we're in clients, for example, I'll be deep diving on what are you doing? What's your strategy for communicating? How are you speaking to your clients every day? And we'll be, you know, going deep into that. For another day, another month, it could be on cash, and we'll be deep diving into that. You know, how are you minding your money? What structures do you need? Do you need to get an accountant? Have you got a business bank account? You know, have you got some business savings? And I'll be doing live coaching. So, you know, and like some of you that have been on calls with me, just tell me, just share what that's like. What's it like to be in a room with me in a coaching program? I have thousands of testimonials at this stage from clients who just keep coming back to work with me in program after program. Patrick is going public with his business. Well done. I hope that this spiritual business power can support you, my dear. Okay. Amanda's signing up. Yes, my darling. Can't wait to share this next year. Ashley, you've gone from strength to strength with Phoenix Ignite. And I'm so grateful to have you in my community, my darling. So grateful. And I think you're ready now, Amanda, because it's only in the last cafe that you got really, really clear on how to combine the spiritual with that practical work. And I think your trajectory is Yeah, it's literally timing. It's so fucking divine timing. Yeah, that this has been created exactly when you need it. How many contact hours are there? So there's 2 calls a month. Most of my calls last about 90 minutes. I aim for an hour, but they usually go over. So let's say 90 minutes. There'll be a little bit of an intro, a little bit of a deep dive, and then I'll be there for coaching. Every twice a year at least, there will be masterclasses. There is what else is there? There is Facebook groups, so I'm answering comments in there. I have my assistant in there as well, and you can ask any questions you want in there. If you want to book a one-to-one call on top of that, you can do that. We can organize that as part of the program. But if you wanted to book the actual full gold VIP program, that's a separate thing where you could book in 4 calls. So that is the contact hours. Audrey, I'm on the last payment of one-to-one. So it's a week before. I can't hold a place, but we can just set the intention that there will be a place for you, my darling. So 44 places before the 22nd of September. So we're just holding the intention that there will be a place for you. And I would say, think about how you can do this. What the fuck can you sell or offer today using that script? Hey, I'm thinking of putting my prices up next month. Do you want to book something? Or, you can, or what is it around the house that you could sell that you could just get in for that first 44 and you can get started with the Abundant Heart and the Transform Angels program. But I'm just setting the intention that there will be a place for you, my darling, okay? But I can't hold places because then I could have 44 people asking for me to hold a place. Tara, but I can see you there. So just setting the intention that you'll be there. Thank you for sharing your wisdom. You're welcome, my darling. I hope it helps. Ramona, how many hours? Look, how many hours do you need to put in? I would recommend an absolute bare ass minimum of 3 hours you need to be spending on your business a week. 5 hours if you can, you'll really start to make a dent. And when I say 5 hours, I mean in learning. You can be listening to a call on one of the, like there's archives of thousands of calls and everything in all of those programs. You can be walking the dog and popping in your earbuds, and there's a brilliant module, a brilliant recording in the Abundant Heart, and it's called Divine Pricing. I go really deep into pricing and all the nuances for spiritual business owners. So you can literally walk the dog and be doing the program. So that could be one of your hours or one of your 30 minutes. You can be doing the dishes and have your earpods in and be listening to the program. You can show up to the call, or you can commit to watching the replay as soon as possible afterwards. And so I would say bare minimum is 5 hours for you to start to see, 3 to 5 hours for you to start to see some progress in your business. As I said, I have one client who is flat out and she's doing the work on Saturdays. So Audrey says, I'm going to work on the offer and I only need a client to pay for this. Fucking hell. So I can actually attract someone who needs me. And then I'm in this week. There you go, my darling. There you go. That is it. Love it. Love that attitude. Go for it. Patrick, life-changing for me, guided to trust. And I know I will find 44 euros a month to drive my service for humanity and expand under the umbrella. You are there, Patrick. You are there. You have just gone from strength to strength to strength from our first conversation. Was it last year or a couple of years ago? Such a pleasure just to see you growing and expanding and becoming more confident. And yeah, I think this would be perfect for you. Claire is interested. Claire, thank God Claire is here. All our guts will be sorted. With Claire in the program, we'll all be happy and healthy. Brilliant. You're very welcome, Claire. Mary, it's a no-brainer. Count me in. Yeah, Mary has been on a few of my programs now. So yeah, it's a no-brainer. And actually, Mary probably has half of my vault already. But Amanda probably has the vault already, but they're stepping in even apart from the vault because they're like, fucking pay for the training. Yeah. Woohoo! I have 3 courses that I bought on the go. Yeah. So Are they working? Forget where they are. Yeah, I have to step it up. Aisling has a magic wand instead of a whip. Fantastic offer. I'm going to sign up on the 13th of September. Okay, my dear, setting the intention that there's a place for you, Sheila. I haven't advertised this anywhere else. This is the first group. There was whatever 22 of us on as I started this call. People have dropped in and come in and dropped out, but so this is the first time I am talking about this program. I'm going to start sharing it now everywhere across all my platforms, email list. Everybody will start to hear about it. So this is the first opportunity if you want to get in and ensure that you have a place. But I'm setting the intention, Chilla, that you have a place. Have you an affiliate link? Not yet, darling. No, that's coming. Maybe next year. Did I answer your question about the fourth step, Catherine? If I did, just let me know. What's the daily, weekly time commitment? So 3 to 5 hours, I am recommending that you spend in your business and that you commit to this program. Being realistic, it's not going to happen by magic. You're not going to sign up and it's going to get you. You have to do the work. No better woman, Ramona. AHA clarity, bringing together my multi-passion, creative and spiritual strands and build an email list. Yes, yes, yes. Well done. Get your email list. It is an asset in your business. It is literally an income stream. Just the building your email list. You can sell your business. You could close up shop and sell your business tomorrow if you had an email list because you have created something that's valuable. If you add on a recurring income model, a membership, you've literally increased the value of your business. And again, you increase the value, increase the opportunity of selling it if you ever wanted to. Hola, hello, my darling. Thanks for the push. Already writing a monthly offer? Woo! Go for it. Well done, love. Feels so simple and yet needed this to land, need the space for it to land. Yes, my darling, that's it. Take the script, go forth and make money and get that support this year. That could really make the difference. Thank you, Aisling and the Angels. I needed this today. So glad. Thank you so much, everybody. Enjoyed your past group and the business advice. Thanks for setting my intent. Love it. Thank you, James. Finally using my email list. Thank God and His Holy Mother, Catherine McGranigan. Jesus, let us exponential growth on your email list this year. Do you hear me? I want to see you everywhere. All of the stuff that has been keeping you stuck and has been keeping you occupied and has been draining your energy in the last 3 years, and we've been on this journey a long time, it is coming to an end, my darling. It is coming to an end, and it's time to relax and it's time to start sharing your wisdom. You are in the top 5 in the Angel Cafe of live streams that people watched. So your work is in demand. You need to be making money from this. Make a fucking offer, Catherine. And yeah, and join us in the program. Thrilled that you're using your email list. Takeaway, it's time to buckle down and structure my business and stop working on a wish and a prayer basis. And also, Amanda, give yourself kudos and a pat on the back for everything that you have done. You're not starting from scratch. You're showing up, you're doing your quotations every other day, you're posting your testimonials. You've said to me that every time you post a testimonial, people reach out and people are referring you. So there's a lot that's already working. And sometimes we forget it's those little things. Having a robust referral system in your business is key. If you've already got that working, you're already ahead of the game. So just give yourself a bit of a pat on the back and just, you're doing fantastic. And that's for everybody. As I said, don't compare yourself to where I am. This is not a miracle business and it didn't happen overnight. Did not happen overnight. So, okay. So that is it. I have a meeting. Brilliant. I hope to see you in the group. That is it, my darlings. Is there any more questions or anything you want me to cover before we go? Let me stop sharing. Come into the group. Hello. Oh my God, that was quite long. I just kept talking. I hope it was worth your while. I hope that to see many of you, whether you're watching live or on the replay, in this brand new thing that I'm creating. It's exciting. This is, as I said, this is a beta testing, so you're going to be building this with me. And that is it. I'm going to pick an energy card for us, just to close down the energy of this group, to send you off with some angel love. Time, oh, Raziel. Time to clear out old patterns and start fresh. That is it. Time, we started with a new earth, light worker, it's your time, and evolve. You remember we started with this? And now we are ending with time again, and it's about clearing out old patterns and starting fresh. It's your time, my darling. It is time to get this business working. It's time to join this, I don't know, this revolution of light workers that I see making a positive impact together with the businesses, with whatever we create. I am sending you all so much love. If you have questions and you need to ask me directly, just send me a PM on Facebook, or you can ask me here before we go quickly if you want.
Sorry, Aisling, I just
yeah.
typed in the link and it wasn't coming up. Could you say it again, please?
Oh, the link is www.ashlingmooney.com/power. I hope it's working. If it's not working, anybody that said they tried to sign
again. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Brilliant. I hope it's working. As I said, everything is brand new. If that's not working, just PM me and I'll send you a PayPal link. It's all brand new. We're literally creating this by the skin of our pants at the moment. This is why this is such an amazing offer. Okay, brilliant. So it's working. And it's very basic, that page. It's literally the button to click and join. Any more questions before I round off? Quick questions. If anyone needs to go now and you've had enough, that's okay. But if there is any more questions, I am happy to hang around for another 5 or 10 minutes. Going. I think I answered everything. Okay, my darlings. Loads and loads of love. Have an amazing day, an amazing week, and I'm going to see you in the new membership. I will talk about, I'll do a little video or something on email list. Thanks for the question, Patrick. But for the first go-to is go and set it up. It's probably about 20 quid a month for AWeber at the moment to start up with your first 500 signups. I've had an email list for 13, 14 years, and I've paid for that all those years. So I pay maybe 50 quid a month now, but you can start off with very low. You might even be able to start off free with AWeber. I'm not sure. I'll actually send you a link afterwards. I'll send you a link, okay?
Thank you, Aisling. Thank you.
Okay. I'll send you a link for AWeber and have a look and see, you know. But that would be the number one. Set it as a priority for this month to get your email list started. But we'll do that in the program as well. I'll be nudging you all the fucking time. So. Okay, my darlings, loads and loads of love. Thank you for being here with me, and I'll see you again very soon. See you in the program. Bye.
Thanks, Aisling. Bye.